This is a big deal. Physical touch, another thing. Monica could be cooking. Just standing at the stove cooking, doing up, cooking it. And I might just pass by and just put my hand, I'm going to just say the shoulder. I'm going to put my hand on the shoulder. And I just keep on going. You know, that physical touch, that said to her, because I know physical touch is a love language of hers and mine as well, that expressed to her, man, that man loved me. That man loved me. Now, what I really wanted to say, she out there cooking that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That physical touch, and I know it's done got to the point, and I know I'm going to tell myself a bit about quality time. Fellas, a lot of time, if I were to survey the room right now, I bet you the majority of the ladies that's in here would say quality time is very important with their mate. I bet they would say quality time is very important with their mate. Fellas, watching football, I love football. And I'm glad I got a wife that loves football too. But sometimes your lady, your wife, your mate may not be into sports, may not be as fanatical as you are. So, if she has something on her mind when a big time championship game is on and you trying to watch it, hopefully, wisdom will say, you know what, I'm going to talk to him about that a little bit later. But in the event it doesn't, and she really needs that quality time, you got to give it to her. You got to give it to her. Opening a magazine and watching TV and trying to listen to her at the same time, that's not quality time. If that's her love language, quality time, if it's just 30 minutes here and there, if it's just an hour here and there, if it's just a weekend on occasion, it will speak volumes to her if that's her love language. And to the male as well, because I just said that's mine as well, quality time. It speaks volumes when you tell me, you know what, my cell phone is cut off. I'm not going to get on this laptop. I'm not going to get on this computer. Whatever it is you want to do for the next 2 hours, hey, it's on you. Let's do that. You just raised the stakes right there. So if your mate, your lady, your wife, your significant other, quality time is one of her love languages, you have got to do that. You have got to spend that quality time. Got to. There's no way around it, because to her, now to you, it's all about perspective. To you, as a male, you may be thinking, man, it ain't that big of a deal. Man, I've been with you 20 years. I haven't seen you enough. I haven't talked to you enough. No. For her, it is so important that you spend it. You know what? And quite honestly, sometimes all she's wanting is just your presence. Am I on it? Mm-hmm. Just your presence and your attention. You just sitting there and just listening. And don't be distracted with other things when you're trying to give her that time or give him that time. Quality time, if that's your love language, learn it and let's do it. Because I promise you, it reaps dividends. Y'all, but you don't care enough to sweep up the pieces, to get the pieces together. So if you break trust, or if you break something as it relates to your relationship, but you don't care enough to fix it,
you didn't care about what you broke.
That's what you said.
Right. Yep.
You did not care about what you broke. So when you study your mate and you know what it is that irritates her, you know what it is that irritates him. You know what it is. You know when she's vibrant, exuberant, when she's regenerated. When with me, she know it don't matter what time it is. It don't matter. But I know that time. There are certain times where the peak, if you will, of being generated. So when you study and know your mate, you will know certain things to do and say at certain times. It's just wisdom. The Bible says wisdom is the principal thing. That's all it is. It's about wisdom. Physical touch. And Pastor, I got 5 minutes on this, and then I'm going to turn it over to you. Physical touch, by a show of hands, me, is driving. If you just reach over and just, if his hand is there, his arm is on the armrest or something like that, you just, that just went a very, very long way. Now I'm going to tell you, when you start touching the thigh, that might be a problem. Now, if he can handle it, it's all good. But you got, once again, you got to study.
Running stoplights.
You know the temperament. You have to know the temperament. So, just something that simple. Just if he's in the house working on something or doing something, your physical touch, you walk by him and he's working on something. Hey, what that is you working on? Just this right here. And she knows this. And she got me on the computer. Here she come. What you doing, baby? You know, and I'll be like eating that up because that's one of my love languages. Now, physical touch can be as simple as touching one's hand, touching their shoulders, a simple kiss. That's one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum, no kids.